everybody, and welcome back to the non-league adventure with me, GW365, playing as ECFC, and now in the Premier League. Yeah, last time out we had a 3-0 win against Stoke City. Since then it's gone horribly wrong, it seems. We've got a game against Man United today, followed by a game against Arsenal. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting game. One thing I need to mention, I forgot to check at the beginning of the first episode. If I go to club and the information screen, we are now on the icons list, which is fantastic news. We are now finally in the second tier, if you like. Top tier is the legends, obviously, but yeah, that's very pleasing to see. So that is something of course to celebrate. Right. We haven't made any more transfers. The one thing I will tell you is, you remember Sean just from last year. You don't need to really see him as much. I'll have a quick click on him a bit later on. I've managed to sign him on a contract. He's gonna be on about £6 a week, just shy of, which I'm more than happy to pay for. He's classed as a hot prospect. I might try and loan him out at some stage just to try and get him some game time, just to get him improving. Like, cause while he's not playing, he's not gonna improve. On to what we've been doing recently. We've had 3 games since the last game. One against Derby, which we lost. We got battered. I don't understand why. We got outplayed in all departments. I mean, they had about 20 odd shots, and we had about 6. Don't know why. Didn't realise Derby was so good. Will Hughes actually got a hat-trick. I know he's a good player in that, but is he a goal-scoring midfielder? Every time I've watched him, he doesn't score that many. Chelsea then came to St Mary's and showed us how to play football, basically, and it should have been a hell of a lot more. Thompson saved a penalty as well, it might be worth adding. Yeah, we got outplayed. And then most recently we had a League Cup game against Wycombe Wanderers. Nathan Adua getting on the score sheet for the first time this season and in an Eastleigh shirt, so I'm hoping he's going to kick on from that, and let's see how we get on. Today's Barclays Premier League clash is brought to you live from Old Trafford. It's Manchester United versus Eastleigh FC. Man United going into this game on the back of some decent results that see them in second place. They're going to line up with De Gea in goal, with Carvajal at right back and Luke Shaw at left back. Courier and Bailey are the central defensive partnership, with Blind, Salami and Gomez making up the midfield 3. Oliver's going to play in an attacking midfield role, with Lukaku and Marshall partnering each other up top. Eastleigh going to this game on the back of a 1-0 win in the League Cup against Wycombe, with Thompson in goal, Long at right back, Toffolo at left back, Wright and McCain central defence. Smith and Walsh are going to play in the middle of the park, with Powell and Adekanye West on the wings. Odua does partner Brewer for the first time since, I want to say, the Stoke game, because he did miss the last couple of games really through injury. Let's hopefully we can cause a bit of a shock here. Can't say I'm really confident though. So I'm going to say we owe them some pain and suffering, so let's try and get revenge for it. Not really the response I overall want, but yeah, it's Man United that's going to get the game underway. They're going from left to right. Wright's in there early with a powerful, strong header, but I think it's going to be up against his match in Lukaku, who is obviously massive and almost as big as me. Salami with the corner swung in well, and it's headed back post, and Lukaku is there. You've got a question to follow there. I'd have been thinking, oh, it'll be, busting along to try and clear it off the line, but no, let's just stand there and watch it just go in. Oh no, that's what it'll be. So, yeah, Salami floated the ball in. It flicked to the back post. Bailey was there, and he just headed it into an empty net. Look, it's going straight for you to follow. Stick a leg out. Do this. I don't care. Just anything. So you can't really blame lack of chemistry with that, can you? Really? I want to class that as well, it's not a clear-cut opportunity, but never mind, because Gomez has it now. Plays it wide, but Long tries to get there. Shaw beats him to it, but fortunately Thompson is on point to collect it. I actually thought it was going to, just find its way to the striker, who I believe is Martial. Who I can believe that's the greatest English I've ever known. That's a poor ball by Long. And it's found its way to Lukaku eventually. Right in there with a tough challenge though, but unfortunately it's fallen its way back to the sausage, who plays it out wide to Carvajal. It's a great play for Lukaku. It's 2-0. It's too easy. And I'm going to say, we are going to be in a bit of a dogfight here. There's no way we're competing with the likes of Man United at the minute. I was struggling to get players in as a whole anyway that's you know, world beaters. You know, there's plenty of players floating about that could be world beaters in years' time, but we need players right now for, you know, this point in time, because as the way it's going at the minute, you know, we're just conceding goals, not scoring many neither. I mean, Brewer, to be fair, came on as a sub against Chelsea, and he had a great chance to score against someone who play like one-on-one with keeper from the halfway line, and he ended up taking it, and Courtois made the save. But here comes Lukaku again for his hat-trick. Thompson should have done a lot better there, but fortunately it's hit the post and gone wide. I actually thought that was an easy goal, but never mind. So yeah, we're yet to register a chance yet. Martial's kind of in behind. McKay did well there, but it's ricocheted off right, and Martial now one-on-one with the keeper, powers it into the bottom left-hand corner, and it's abysmal. And it's very worrying. It's the first time really since I joined ESA that we've been properly challenged. You know, I didn't think the step up to the Championship would have been this tough. You know, the way that we'd scored loads of goals. I know we've been conceding goals for fun, and that's why I brought in McKay and Toffolo, thinking all the better options to play. But as it stands at this moment in time, they seem to be not good enough. I even thought Sean Long were good enough as well. Here's Courier, Carvajal, Oliver, Martial. It's playing to Lukaku. That should have been, and probably will be, with Martial. That's a great double save from Thompson, really. I felt sure that was going to be 4-0. Here's a corner. Gomez swings it in. Headed away by Wright as Smith kicks it long, but there's no one there, and Courier will just clean up and start again. Right, potential chance maybe. Courier clears it away, and Lukaku chips it over for Martial. Martial now one-on-one with the keeper. Thompson, great save from Thompson once again. It's hard saying Thompson instead of Jaskalainen, who is still, of course, still at the club. He's not playing bad, to be fair, isn't the lad? He's a young Scotsman. But here comes Oliver. Chips it over. Martial's in behind. Lukaku looked offside, but it doesn't matter because Martial just punishes there easily. And, you know, it's not looking good for us, I'll be honest. But if we had a massive transfer budget, I might have been able to persuade some big boys to come through. Or come down to Eastleigh from there. Obviously down because we're South Coast. But this is too easy. I mean, we got beat 4-0 with our team from last season, and that was over 90 minutes. We're half an hour in and we're 4-0 down. This is a travesty. Absolute travesty. Long, though. Throws it straight to... See, that's what I mean. This is things that's happening that shouldn't be happening, and it's basic schoolboy stuff. You know, just throwing the ball straight to the opposition. I mean, no one does that. And that's the game's physics, in my opinion. I don't know, but... disgusting. I mean, no one throws it straight to the opposition. It's dreadful, and I've got to say I'm aggressive. That was absolutely terrible, because it was. They're all fired up now. What I'm looking from this half, at least draw the half, but a win the half would be good, because we're not going to come back and draw, are we? I mean, I know we score quite a few goals normally, but at this moment in time we're not, are we? Yeah, we've scored one goal since the opening game of the season, which when we won his first game against Stoke, I mean, look, Stoke are winning now. I don't know if you can see it up there. They're beating Brighton now 2-1. We've gone there, well, we've played them at home first game of the season and trounced them 3-0, and I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be a piece of piss, this. Great signings that I've made on cheap, but apparently not. I mean, maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but, you know, we've played Chelsea and Man United. You know, but Derby County was a sign of things to come for me. It's not good that people's morale is abysmal, but you know, there is that. I am going to leave Powell on because he's fired up, and I'm going to bring on Russell instead. Naby, you can come on for the poor Adua. In this game, has been poor anyway. And let's hope we can at least just get a goal or get something, just a bit of play for pride, lads. I mean. Yes, we've had more possession, but we've only created one shot all game, and they've had 18. There's something quite, you know, pretty wrong. Maybe the team just not good enough, not enough quality about them. Here's Memphis to chip it in, and Gomez knocks it down for Bailey. Bailey splits it to Shaw. Marshall there hits the bar. Salami's there to put it away to make it 5, and this is dreadful. We're getting battered by a sausage. Much work ahead. This tactic has been more than adequate for us to get us into the league that we're in now. But if things keep going this way, I may have to have a bit of a dabble and see if I can, you know, maybe do something. I don't know, because this is very tough. What do you bring on in this situation? I think you bring on bring on Stacey for 10 minutes. He's not going to really do anything. We're losing this half 1-0 as well, which is still bad. Seems demotivated for saying no pressure. There's no pressure. I'm not expecting you to chuff and win the game for us. We're 5-0 down when you're coming on. You schmuck. Right, are we actually going to get a shot here? Brewer has it. Now it's Toffolo. Inside to Brewer. Brewer now. Back to Toffolo. Toffolo looking for options. He finds Smith. Chips it over towards Russell. Varela wins the ball. Smith again. Now it's Powell. Tries to find Naby. That looked like a potential foul there, but maybe not. Wright has it and finds Toffolo again. Now it's Stacey. Kicks it into the face of, I think that's Salami. Smith. Now Powell to Naby. Naby the link-up man, of course. Long in the crossing position. Can he find a Eastleigh man in the box? He can't. He can find Powell instead, who gets tackled by Oliver, and it's cleared. Marshall does McKay like he wasn't even there and gets past. I mean, that's just too easy. Too easy. I mean, you deceived both defenders there. Central defenders that are supposedly able to tackle. And just went past them like they weren't even there. Oh, Marshall's just running up against no one. He's one-on-one with the keeper, really, from the halfway line, really. And then just sweaty goals it to Lukaku. 6-0. My worst ever result, this, I think. Worst ever result. Much work ahead, it seems. Salami with the corner. Swings it in. McKay heads it out for another corner. Full-time whistle goes. Very disappointing results. We've deserved to lose that game easily. But they played very well. Warren Feeney, you schmuck. I've got to say I'm far from pleased, even though it affects morale. I can't say that they play very well. How can I say that you've just been beat 6-0? I don't care who you're playing against. You don't get beat 6-0. It's shocking. Caesar's dropped to 15th. I mean, opening day, ecstasy is gone, well and truly gone. So yeah, very an unreal performance really from us, as in like unreal as in unreally bad. But yeah, hopefully you're going to join us now. We're hopefully going to make amends, which I find it unlikely against Arsenal. Yeah, hopefully you're going to join us for that game. Today's Barclays Premier League clash is brought to you live from St Mary's. It's ECFC against Arsenal FC. ECFC going to this game on the back of a 6-0 drubbing at Old Trafford. They're going to start with Thompson in goal, with Long at right back, Toffolo at left back, with Kane and McKay at centre backs for this game. Kinsella and Russell take up the wing positions, with Walsh and Hesenthaler, the familiar looking midfield partnership, back together for today's game. Adua partners Brewer up top, hopefully to try and get a bit of joy against a strong Arsenal side. Arsenal line up with Ter Stegen in goal, with Bellerin at right back, Taylor at left back, with Murillo and Mamana in the centre back positions. Ramsey partners Herdlicker in the middle of the park. Rodriguez plays an attacking midfield role along with Oxlade-Chamberlain on one side and Philippe Anderson on the other, with Dybala, the dangerous Dybala, up top on his own. Worth noting, I'm just going to say no pressure and what have you, but I did have a team meeting before saying, we've got the quality to turn our fortunes round. Hopefully it's going to make a difference here as we go from right to left. Russell has it on his left-hand side and makes a charging run down his left-hand side, but Bellerin is like lightning and is not going to let him pass at all. McKay was there, but it's the highlight. So I'm hoping for a better performance here. We got drubbed 6-0 last time out, which is not ideal. And obviously Arsenal are not going to be easy, as Bellerin charges forward at pace. 18 defenders go to him, and as a result the ball goes in and there's an unmarked Dybala in the middle. By 18, obviously I'm exaggerating, I meant 3. But yeah, as you can see here, I mean, it's schoolboy defending. As you can see here, Bellerin got here, 3 defenders go towards him, massive gap in the middle. I mean, even the 4th defender was going towards him for some reason, no idea why. Shocking defending, and we're punished. Right, James with the corner, swings it in, headed away by Walsh, it's back to James. It's closed down well by Hesenthaler, but he's still got it and lays it off for Ramsey. Ramsey plays it forward for James to get on the end of again. He can just about keep it in, and plays it back to Ramsey again. Thompson with a great save, to be fair, and Philippe Anderson is muscled off the ball, and Toffolo puts it out for a throw. So it's half time here at St Mary's Stadium. It's only 1-0, to be fair, and I'm going to try and keep their morale up. I'm going to say they're unlucky, because they are. They're unlucky really. They've had one chance, one goal, not a single highlight since. We have actually had a couple of shots, but it's not been deemed highlight worthy. As you can see, 6 shots to their 7. So I'm not too disappointed, just disappointed with the defending for their goal. Maybe getting a bit too carried away and enthusiastic. Right, so we're on the ball at the minute. I would guess we're going to lose it, but Hezentala has it. Finds a doer. Plays in Brewer. Brewer has a first time shot. It's hit the bar. And De Stegen makes the save, but collects the loose ball. I mean, what I gotta do to score a goal? Looks like we're going to have to make changes if we're going to try and score a goal. Bit of a shame that, really. It was a nice little move. I think Powell comes on for Kinsella, who's been quiet today. And you know what? Adekanye West can come on for Russell, who's been equally as quiet. Let's just give him a little bit of a pep talk. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. Should work. Or not. That's his first roll of the dice. Hopefully it's going to cause some sort of goal in our favour. You know, at this moment in time, definitely with 20 minutes to go, I'd take a point. Is it going to happen? Probably not. We're expecting a point. Probably not. Alright, not a single highlight. Final change is going to see Brewer go off. Adua's going to swap with Naby. And I'm going to try and push for that equaliser by bringing... For me, just for some reason, his stats don't suggest his attributes, but the more creative attacker. And there is a highlight here. Ter Stegen takes a long kick. It's going to go straight to Toffolo, who heads it away when he could have brought it down 6 times out of... I don't know why I'm saying 6 times. A million times out of 1. It's probably a more apt way to describe it. Adua has it though now. Plays Walsh in. Plays it wide to Adekanye West. It's sort of behind him, but he's in a cross position. Crosses in. Adua! It's a penalty! Mamana now giving away the penalty, and the can't believe it. We now have a penalty, and there's no Smith on the field. Who's taking his penalties? Oh no. It's Hezentala. What is his stats for penalties? I think it's like 9. 9 penalties. You just know it's going to be saved. Oh, get him! Best penalty ever going to see, Hezentala. Come on, Mal. Come on, Mal. Come on, come on. Meow. Come on now. We need to push on now, and at least get, well, at least keep it the same scoreline. But if we can get a winner, that'd be absolutely amazing. The Hezentala there. I'm just thinking, oh, 9 penalty taking, 8 finishing. There's no way, but look at that. Couldn't get more in the corner if you tried. Right, there's a highlight, and it looks like it's in Arsenal's favour, which is always going to be bad news. Brown as Yarmolenko plays it. Kuki! It's hit the post, and Kane can clear away. Great clearance. Right, another highlights last couple of minutes. So this is going to be. Is this going to be heartbreak for us? Herdeke plays in Yarmolenko on the left hand side. It's inside to Chamberlain. Chamberlain back to Bellerin. Bellerin now. He's up against Walsh. Plays in James. Kuki's there. Oh no! 2-1. Last kick of the game practically. Devastation. He's just morphed through the defender. I mean, you can see my hand there. He just morphed. Did you see that? He actually morphed through him, run through him like a ghost. Last chance perhaps. Corner swung in. It's headed up directly in the air. Toffolo to Kane. Oh no! Over the bar. Last chance that. You know what? We haven't disgraced ourselves, and we are very, very unlucky. I'm going to say that it was a good effort, and that's got the morale reasonably high. Bit of a shame, and it does leave us 1 point off outside the relegation spots, which are occupied at this moment in time by the current title holders, Leicester, and well, obviously not in the game, but in real life. Villa are already relegated, and Charlton, who came up with us. Not good, but I can't say we've played badly there. We played quite well. We nearly got back into it. No, we did get back into it. Apparently it was a controversial decision to give us the penalty anyway. Maybe it's justice that they got the goal afterwards then, maybe. I don't know, but I'd like to think that, I don't know, we were deserving of it because we did match them. So as you can see with that, that's some poor form. But moving on to the next game, oh by the way, we've got a Capital One Cup game against Aston Villa. Yeah, moving on for the next game, it's probably going to be, I'm thinking of just doing the Brighton and Newcastle games. I think they're 2 winnable games. I think maybe Reading and Brighton, 2 winnable games, perhaps. yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do the Reading and Brighton game next game. So hopefully you're going to join us for them. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't, press that like button. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. And hopefully, like I said, join us for the Brighton and Newcastle game. Sorry, the Reading and Brighton game, and that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And finally, I want to do a shout out to one of my good, well, I said one of my good friends. I've only met him a couple of weeks ago, but he's such a sound lad, and he's called Bood FM. He's been really quality with helping me with the you know, the artwork and stuff like that. A bit similar to like what Just M1ke Plays does. He did one for me, and that's why he's always I've always putting him, well, on this series in particular anyway, always putting him below in the description, link to his channel, because he's a very funny guy as well. But Bood FM, he's been really supportive this in recent times. He's really helped us out. He's got a cracking save at the minute that you should check out on YouTube for him. The same name, Bood FM, and he, you know, he's doing a Stockport challenge at the minute. He's taking on, trying to get Stockport back to at least into the Football League at this moment in time. Very funny. He's done some really top clips and says some really good stuff on it as well. Very thorough in his research as well, which is another reason why he's really good. So yeah, please check him out. Thanks again, mate, as well. Top bloke. He's a mank, unfortunately. He does support the Man United. I'm going to say it's shite. So yeah. Hopefully, as I say, you have enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.